A three-time Oscar nominee, Joan Allen, is now back on the Broadway boards for the first time in almost a decade.
Yes, and the Tony winner is starring in the acclaimed play The Waverly Gallery, which follows a family grappling with their matriarch's battle with Alzheimer's. And we are so happy to have Joan Allen here with us today. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what was it about this production, because it's been a while since you've been on the Broadway stage, that made you say yes?
Well, the play is so beautifully written about a family struggling with this issue, and it's, it's also very funny in a lot of ways, which is, interesting. And I just think Kenny Lonergan, who wrote it, he wrote it from a personal experience with his own
grandmother.
From his own grandmother.
Yeah.
So it had a real ring of truth to it for the entire family. I love that it involves the entire family grappling with this really, very unpleasant, vicious disease, unfortunately. And then the people involved, Elaine May, who's an idol of mine, plays my mother, and our wonderful director, Lila Neugebauer, was fantastic, and
so a great team.
And all the rest of the cast, Lucas Hedges and Michael Sara and David Crome were just fantastic actors.
Well, and this theater is it's an intimate space too, and you almost feel like you're part of this family while you're experiencing it. So, from the actor's perspective, from your perspective, what's it like hearing and seeing the emotions from the people around you?
It's really gratifying in a way. It is a very intimate space. The lights are very bright, so you actually can't see out that far. As an actor, I can only see about 4 or 5 rows because they were really like coming at us. But the amount of laughter and gasping, when sad things happen, you really feel, like the audience is right there.
Yeah.
Does that impact your performance at all?
Oh, it's
that reaction.
It does. It really does.
Yeah, and being that it's such a heavy subject matter, and you say that there are moments of levity.
Yes.
I imagine the moments of levity, the moments of light, are the what kind of brings you back to life in a show like this.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't lose your sense of humor just because something, as tragic as this is happening, it still exists somewhere within you.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate that the play has a nice balance of everything.
And you mentioned the icon Elaine May, who plays your mother in this. Had you worked with her at all before?
No, I hadn't.
Of course, you knew all about her.
Yes.
What was it like first meeting with her?
I was pretty. There aren't too many people that kind of fill me with awe that I meet, but she's one of them.
Yeah.
When I was in my early theater days in Chicago, we would try to raise money for our theater. We would do these little benefits, and one of the things that we did is we would do old Nichols and May routines.
Wow.
We would memorize them, and I would do her verbatim, tonally every pause, because you couldn't improve on perfection.
Right.
And so we would do those. And so I had this going way back to my 20s when I first started doing theater, and this deep connection with her and what she brought, to the entertainment world. I mean, she's just a genius.
Did you ever have a chance to tell her that?
I did tell her that.
Oh,
I did get to tell her. She was happy about it. So.
Yeah, I love that you kind of get to explore the relationship with you and your mother, the character you play, and your mother in the show, and then you and your relationship with Lucas Hedges' character. So you kind of get to see the dynamics of motherhood in different ways.
You really do.
Which I imagine was an interesting
it was very interesting
perspective for you.
Very interesting. And I think Elaine's character and my character we're different personality types. She was the party girl, social, political activist, and my character is more as she says, shy and quieter. And so there's a different dynamic that I have with my son than she has with me, and I think that that's very true of family, family relationships.
Well, as we said before, it's been a while since you've been on the Broadway stage. Are you going to come back? Are you looking for more? Once you finish with this. I know you're busy.
One thing at a time.
But I would certainly consider it, absolutely. It depends on the play, whether, the play strikes me, in a certain way. It feels like something you want to devote. Doing 8 shows a week, it's no small commitment.
Yeah.
You better be in love with it pretty much.
Especially when you're having 7 conversations at a time.
Yes, which makes it very real.
All right. Well, you can catch Joan in the Waverly Gallery at the Golden Theater now until January 27th. For tickets, head to the Waverly Gallery on Broadway.com. Lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.